I hope we have sound now.
Yes, fine.
Okay. Sorry, guys, for this technical issue. So, again, that's me. I'm Marco. Hello, welcome to the RedCast Playout Lab. Now we have sound. Super. So, a live show, you know how a live show works. So, we switch back to the RedCast website. So, I introduce you how to download, install, and give you a little tricks with RedCast W. So, are you ready? Go. This is the standard homepage of RedCast. We have a few options, but we are interested in download option. So you see we have three versions of RedCast. The first one is the prototype. This is a Linux playout with MLT framework, with the MLT framework. It's also okay, but have not all these features with the RedCast W. Please don't download the stable version 1 because the RedCast W is much better. So that's how we click on RedCast W. We have a few things to do before we start with the RedCast. The first important is that we have to use Windows 7 64-bit version. This is the only Windows which is really working with RedCast. We also tested on Windows 10. You will see I have a Windows 10 version for this, but you need 64-bit. It doesn't work with 32-bit. So please don't email us and say it doesn't work. It doesn't work with 32-bit. After that, you need the Microsoft.NET Framework 4.5 and also the Visual C++ 2010 REST-readable package. You have here a list with a download and how to install. And you see it's very important to use the Windows 7 64-bit or Windows 10. It's also working. Sometimes it's working, sometimes not. I don't know what the problem is exactly is. So the Caspar CG. You know, the RedCast W is a client for Jasper CG. It's a really great open source project. And the all requirements for this you see here on this page. It's also linked, Caspar CG. So you need the first part is RedCast W requirements and the Jasper CG requirements. And if you have all this done, you can start with installation. You see here, step-by-step installation. I don't want to make all you. It's very important to have an administration account, and you have to open the firewall port 5250. If you want to have other firewall port, it's not possible with RedCast. RedCast works only with the firewall port 5250. You can open just for internal things. Okay, now we have here a nice picture. You see the version of the RedCast W is graphical designed. It's much better and much easier than the stable version 1. And it's also W, we call them internal wizard, but it's WPF for Windows Presentation Framework. So we have much more things what we can do. We have also a problem with the stable version 1 that they have Hangouts or freeze or something. So please only use RedCast W. If you have done all this stuff, the system requirements, you can download RedCast W. This is a simple click. You can download it. I put it now on my desktop, save. You see, I have a really good internet connection. We need them, of course. And after that, I put it on my desktop, this. To install, you have to double click. And now it's important. You see, Windows said, oh, I protected you for this executable file. What you have to do is to click more information and push this button. If you push the other button, you have a problem because you cannot install this. I accept it, of course. This is the Creative Commons Attribution No Davis 4.0 public license for RedCast. I put it on program files, create a desktop shortcut, and install it. So now we have to wait a few seconds. Okay, now we finish. We don't launch it. I don't need it. Finish. So I put this here and here. You see, we have now 2 executable files. The first file is RedCast W, the main program, the playout, the free playout, and the list manager. We also make new stuff with the list manager. We have really good things for you, so please stay tuned. Before we start, we have this problem. There was no configuration found. So what we have to do? Before we start to broadcast, we have to start RedCast W as administrator. So I make a right click, run as administrator. And now I can make a configuration in the settings. This is very important. We made this so that nobody can change the settings when a normal user makes something on the playlist. Okay, now we go to options, settings, and now we have here the preferences. You can adjust the volume. You can set the live source. This is standard Decklink 2 or Bluefish. On Casper CG config, you can set the mode of Casper CG. And after that, you can say the media folder. This is the most important folder. And of course, you can download the language you prefer. We have English, German, Russian, Spain, and Turkish. Now, to configure the media folder, it's very important. You cannot set a drive as media folder. This is not possible. So I create now a new folder on my desktop. You can put it somewhere you want. I say media. Now I have to go to these 3 dots. Take media, press OK. Now don't press OK here. Make, save, and restart. It's very important because now they write the config file from the Jasper CG, and that needs really a new start of the application. I take the video mode PAL, and so you see on screen 1, this is my screen. You have a lot of options. Decklink 1 embedded E, this is external key, or Decklink 1 embedded E with internal. The same here. If you want to use other things like Bluefish or something, you have to make the config manually to set the config. Okay, now you can here loop the playlist, or we can use the system audio. I put the system audio, I uncheck this because you don't hear something after this. So I put this to 5, Decklink 2 is okay. So I make save and restart. Now the program is closed. Now when I want to open, I double click on there. And now you see the customer screen is now online. Casper CG is doing something in the background. You can minimize this. And now we can start to broadcast. I have a few files here. Then creates automatically a few folders. CG, I explain this in a few minutes. Daily list, elements, inserts, transfer, and XML. What does it mean? No, first I put this content. So I make a new folder called content and put my content over there. So this is now my content. Now you have to wait sometimes because Casper CG is doing some thumbnails. So you have to wait for this. Thumbnails is showing here. Sometimes you have to wait and you cannot play the clip. And I also copy my ZG. CG is graphical interface that I explain you later. And elements. This is here. So now, if you want to start, you just drag and drop the files into the playlist, mark and play. You now see the clip is playing. So that's okay, it looks nice, and now we have a simple playlist. You can use now RedCast W as normal kiosk display, you know. Okay, now I show you the transfer folder. Normally, the transfer folder is empty. If you put, it's very important that all files that you want to make for broadcast, that you have this in your specified folder, but you put on settings. This is a rule of Jasper CG, not a rule of RedCast W. But it's no problem, because if you have a file on a different location, you can put here inside, and RedCast W is automatically transfer this file in this folder. It's not doing now. They need sometimes a bit. No, I know why. Sometimes they need, sometimes not. Now I have the same clip here. So I have to delete this and put this here. And I hope that works now. Okay, now you see it copies automatically and also makes the new path of transfer. So if you have the clip already in your content folder, you don't and you put in there, they know where is this file, where this file is. Okay, now make a little playlist. You put all this inside here, and now you see they show the time. If they show the time, you see it works all correctly. You can now play this file. You can go to the next file. You see? 0. Now it's on the next file. They have a bit black. Or you can stop the whole list. This is basically for RedCast W. Here you see when the playlist ends. And here how long the whole playlist is. This is day, hour, minute, second. Now we want to choose to make a logo. All TV station needs logo. We have here our command bar with append list, import, save, copy, paste. This is all clear. Reindex and Chick Media, I come later on this. Okay, now I go to logo. The logo folder is the CG folder. Now I have here one file, a move file. You have two possibilities what you can do. I show you. You can take CG, the ITTVO, this is this file. You can say auto logo with the prefix WJI and WJO. This is the standard prefix. That means if you have a jingle for a commercial break, they do automatically in and out the logo. You can say start with logo. How to mix the logo, I make on 10. You can set a delay to the logo. I don't use this. And you can say loop logo. So if you have an animated logo, you can loop the logo all the time. Inserter is later. We do it later. So now I need a... Opla. Now I need first to introduce you this. I need my jingle, my commercial jingle. So maybe I have here a video. maybe we show. That's not good. But it's okay. I just take this. It's just for introduce you. I make VJI. I have to say logo VJI. You see, and here VJO, WJO, and WJI. I have activated the outer logo. When I put now this WHJI and WJO, you see here, they say with the symbol, with the red symbol, hey, here the logo goes out, and with the green symbol here, hey, the logo goes in. And this is automatically, but you see this. They show you this. Now, when we play, you see they just show the logo. And where is my content? This is a good question. Where is my content? You can do two things. The first thing is you render an alpha key in this movie, or you go to CG and make a PNG or a JPEG, what you want, with the same name and underscore A. This is the alpha channel. If you have this, and now we start again, you see, we have to wait. Now the logo is inside and all other stuff, the all black thing is out. You see this. If you don't have this, you have just a black screen. I show you again. Here you have just a black screen. You see? Just a black screen. Okay. This is the logo. Again, and now with the alpha channel there works like you want. This is just the logo. Okay. Now we make stop. Now, and to introduce you the tools. We have 3 tools. Re-indexing. On the startup, RedCast is automatically makes a database, a database with all files what you have in the folder. You see here a green indexing. This is important. Why? I told you later. Then we have check media. With check media, he checks are the files all available, what I need. So if I put this back and I make check media, you will see you get one error. This is this error. So that means the file where it's located here. If there no slash, it's in the main folder. If they're in a folder, you see here there is a slash content. This is in the folder content. You can put it back and make check media again, and now there is no error in the playlist. They do automatically this. After every clip they played, they check whole medias, are they here or are they not here? And then we have normalize. Normalize is very important. If you have a playlist, a really long playlist, maybe a weekend, you have the problem that you don't want to make to select all files and press delete, you know. So this is a very cool stuff. You can make normalize, and they all played files are gone, and you have on the first place the actually played file. We make stop. Okay. After this, we have a few other super new things. I make a new folder. I want to show you something. I'd call this folder jingles. I put these jingles inside there. So now, if you have now a lot commercials and you don't know where is the commercial or what can I do with the commercials, you have the options in the folder colorize. You can set a color of each folder on your system. only in the parent. So if you have jingles, set color, you can set green, for example. And for the content, no, I don't want to talk the content. I just take the jingles now. Press OK. And now you see here, okay, green is not so good color for webcasting. So now this. Okay, and now you see the clip, where the clip is located. If you have different commercials, you can set a color for each commercial or for promotion spots or for sponsoring stuff or music. You have here all, you see, the colors. You can, every folder in the parent here, you can change the own color. I make it orange. Now you see, here this is orange, and now, okay, this is a jingle. All jingles have this color and all jingles have this jingle. If I want to delete, you have to make set color just on white, like this, like this, like this, and now all is gone. I make now for you, I put this on a normal jingle style, like this. Okay. For information, we have put it with the first version of RedCast W, we have used the tab lib. Now we have the new lib, the mediainfo.dll, so we have much more video files for the time duration to get the clip duration. Tab lib had some problems. Okay, now we have now the folder elements. The elements folder is new on RedCast W. On Facebook, I told you you can put websites to the screen. You can also use websites as logo and all this stuff. I show you how. You put elements, and now you give the URL of your homepage and make create. Now you see, nothing happens. In the folder elements, you have now a RCEL file. It calls cast.red. What can you do with this file? You can put this file as normal clip. The default duration for a normal clip is 10 seconds. If you play now this, it shows you, with the logo of course, the homepage on a side. Isn't that amazing? And you can do a lot of things. I have here a lot of other things. Like this is our two weather and one info point. I show you. You can put now here, when you make this as logo, you can also use this RCEL file as logo. It's marked as star. You can get this, make OK, and now the background transparency must be, the background color must be transparency to make a transpiration on the clip. Now I set, you remember, I set the logo to this RCEL file. And when I play now, watch this. You see? We have now a logo insert as web file. As web-based file. A logo insert as web-based file. Cool. You can also do something other. I have here a complex website. It calls weather. Oh, I have to put out the logo here, huh? So I take this again, this logo. This is the HTML. And now I have here a weather. And now you see here a complete automated HTML5 weather or forecast. This is really cool. We like this. We always use this. You can edit this with a simple editor. These files, or you can create a new element. But with the editor, you can simply create this. You can also use query strings like RedCast. I do example and s gleich Marco. That's my name. I save this 8050. I put this here on top. And now I hope it works. Now you see, this is a music inserter. You can use it as music inserter. And how this is work as a music inserter, it's simply as it is. You just drag this and put it on the plus. Now what he's doing, it does now a play event and a stop event. And if you play now, you will see you have a music inserter or an inserter what you want. And the event is stopping automatically a few seconds before the clip is ending. This is now 3 seconds or something. Okay. I hope you like this. But you know, I always say this is RedCast is just a client. So Caspar CG can do this. So it's possible for RedCast because Jasper CG can do this. If you play a file, you have here a XML file, and with this file, you see here, okay, you don't really see, but you see this. You see always the current playing file and the next file, what is playing, with the link to the picture, how the show is calling, where the folder is. So we can do routines for websites or other things. You see this? I saw this music video the first time. But okay, we will see. Okay, next part. If you want to add layers, we have different layers on a RedCast W. If you go on this Zahnrad we call, I lost in English. On this gear, sorry. When you put on this gear, you can add some layers. You can add here. And now you are on the layer settings of this file. You can set play a layer, stop a layer, clear a layer, cut the file, or make a fix event of a file. Fix event means if you fix a file on 3 o'clock, the playlist is stopping and start on this file on 3 o'clock. We can activate here the video to see where I want to set something. You can set of all items, you can set a layer. Okay. Now, if you want to make on the layer out an ID, or we take this weather. The weather is full screen, but we need audio, you know. So we can put this HTML on here. Here you can say which layer. You can set between 1 and 10. The logo layer is always staying on top. But here you can say, okay, I want to on layer 1 or on layer 2. It doesn't really matter. The in point of the clip, when is the layer starting? We make on 4 seconds. And which effect? You can say mix on 50 or loop this and make on 15. I make OK. And now you see here, they added the layer. So when I start now, after 4 seconds, they should stop. But yes, you will see it's starting. It's recommended on your internet line. If you have, yet now on this example, if you have an internet line what is a bit slow, so they need more time to load this layer. Now you can set and stop. We make 8 seconds. Also stop only layer 1 with a mix 15 frames. Now when we watch this, you see 3, 4, now they load the layer. The layer is loaded, and on 8 seconds the layer is gone. Now we can put some other layers, a lot of layers you can put now. With cut, you can cut the current clip. If you said, okay, I want to cut it, you can also just press enter. You mark this clip, press enter, and it goes up. You can cut this clip. Now always sets the out point of the current clip. You can activate the video, and you can say, okay, cut here with set, or you can put your own stuff here inside. Now we see the in time now here of the clip is 14:32:59 and 14:33:15. This is then the new out time. E time is in time, O time is I time is in time, and O time is out time, and here is the duration. So when we see this now, we press now play. You see here seconds goes up. Now on 8 seconds they go out. It goes out now. And 5, now it's buffering. When it's yellow, it's queuing the next clip. And now clip is out. And you see the logo is also out because we set the automatic logo here. You can set the video again to 3. If you activate the video, you can go here to the end, say set, and now the video it's again on this time. So now, fixed time event. If we playing now this clip, now it's 14:34. If we want to play the next clip on 14:35:10, I go enter, fix, and say the time 14:35. Okay, we make 20. Yeah? I'm a bit late. Now, okay, you see here the symbol that this clip is fixed. If you put something on there, it's always fixed. Now, he should do this. Now you see, he go to these clips and leaves all other out. So, normalize, tack, fertig, finish. Now, it was a bit German. Okay, you can copy a clip and paste it. Normally they work here, or with Control-C and V. And delete, you can delete these clips, all these clips. With Jig Media. If you want to put a live event, you remember, this is here, the source. You can put the live event on logo, just put on live, Jig Media, and you see here the live event, what you need for this, if you need a live event. Now it's getting here one error. I don't know why, but we will see. Maybe there is a bug, or there is no live event at there. We will see. I guess it's a bug. So I'm the main developer of this program, so I'm sorry, but we will fix this. But it works, of course. If you put this here, it works. I have no input, so I cannot check it now, but it works. Okay, we go on. We have the inserter. Oops, not here. Not here. Logo. We have the inserter. So if you don't want to use the HTML logo, you can use the inserter clip. This means in clip, out clip, stop at end, prefix in, prefix out, and layer. On which layer? So it works same like the CG ID layer. If you want that, maybe this music video, I take this, has an inserter, you can so here you can make in and out of logo. I have now to switch off the logo because for this what I want to show you. Okay, so now if you have a music video, we take this one, this really good Swiss guy, Crispy D. We have to put the inserter to the inserts. I make now 2 copies. I show you how. Why? Okay, no problem. It's a bit complicated, but you will see it's not so complicated. Now we have here the prefix E and O. So if we have Crispy D here, like this one, we have to set the insert the same name, but for in with a I and the underscore. You can set here your own prefix, and the same for out O. And here I've got in clip, and this is always the seconds when he have to go in and when he have to go out. Sorry, the frames. And stop at end. So when we have, he always looks on the new clip. Is there in the inserts folder an insert? So if I play now this, after a few seconds they should come. I don't know what I set now. 10. We will see if it works. Oh, I forgot here. You see? I forgot here to do this, to rename this on O. So, Crispy D. Okay, now we will see if it works or not. Normally, I have no delay after 10 seconds. Okay, I have to show this is now on stage. So I hope maybe it's because of this. I don't know what now the problem is, but normally it works. I will make a. Oh my God. Okay, I will do. Yes, don't worry. Normally it works like this. Today it don't work because it's a live show. So you put this here and on the ground, and normally they put it in and put it out with this prefix. I don't know what's happened now. This is also on layer 1. You can choose here the layer and make stop at end if the clips if the clip is finished or not. Okay, no problem. It works with the next release of 2.0.1. So you see we have also a little box. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Maybe I have to set this. I don't know. Prefix in, prefix out. Okay, no problem. Don't worry. We fix this if it don't work. But you can use on layers if you want. This is just an option to make an insert, but it works on the next time. Okay, we delete this, and now this is the RedCast W. This is now how it works, the RedCast W. You have a few options, and I hope you like these options, and I hope you're doing great stuff with this. Now, Sometimes you have planners. They plan the playlist for you. With the list manager, you have the possibility to make a pre-playlist. You put this here and you say, oh, the start time is on 14 to 2 p.m. and it starts on the 1st of April. And you also can here add layers and do all the same things here, but no playing. You cannot play here. So you can save this playlist here, set test, I put it on my desktop, playlist saved. And now you can append, that means you put it on the end, or load. So stop the playlist and load this playlist. You make load this, and now this is here. You see the time, of course, is not right because we don't set it. We set it also as list and not as daily list. What is daily list? What does it mean? Daily list means you can create your list and RedCast starts automatically this list on this date and this hour. I show you this now. We take the 1st of April, make 45 and make save as daily. Save it. Where is it saved now? They save here in the daily list. This is now the daily list. And after that, they put it on the end. I show you this. They put it on the end of the list and place automatically your daily list, what you created. I make this here. So you can see a bit smaller like this. So I hope they do it now. We tested this 100 times. And I hope this works. It doesn't work. Maybe I forgot something. Okay, of course. Yeah, they need a few seconds to load this list. So I put it. I make I don't know 46. Maybe they need maybe 30 seconds or something. They need 30 seconds or something to load this list. I forgot this. That's my issue. Okay. Anyway, we have a bit time for this. So, and you also can import. I will see if it get or not getting. I hope that works. Normally it works. Okay. So I'm back. I guess it needs 30 seconds or something to load this stuff. If it don't work, we will fix this immediately. They save on the daily list, and the daily list should start this normally. Now we will see what happened. No, we don't do this. No problem, we fix this. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, and also we make here forward. You can set, if you want to start the playlist, the new one, on exactly that time. You have also to make a fix time. We make 14, 47. We take 45, make OK. is now fixed. I save the playlist as test. I append this list, and now you will see what's happened in a few seconds. Oh, I have to set here also. If you put this, you have to set also here the exactly time where the time has to start. So we make like this and this and this. Now it's starting. Save. It's saved. Now we append again. So okay. Of course, now 47 is over. Oh my gosh. Okay, we make a 45. And here fix also this like this. We save this playlist again. Append this playlist to test. Now we hope it works on 45, 14, 48, 45. Now you see it starts this clip at this time. This is a different Swiss musician, the agent Zam. Okay, so you see we have a lot new things. Of course, we fix this stuff with live. What we put there in there with live. And of course, we fix this daily list. This is a really big problem. I don't know why this problem now is. Maybe it works on your. It's also the problem with your computer. If you have a slow computer, Intel i3, it's not so good like Intel i7, of course. And it's really important. If you have green pictures instead of normal pictures in your RedCast output, you have a really bad graphic card. So please change your graphic cards. You need a minimum OpenGL standard for this. So I hope you enjoyed this this live cast. Now I will see if you have a few questions. I will see. I try to answer this. Okay, so fixing timing every second hour with a filler at the end. Do you have a fixed timing? Can I have a playlist of 1 hour? Then repeat every second hour with a filler at the end. I don't think so that's work, but you can try. You can try to do this with layers and all this other stuff. You can try this. Maybe it's what you need. Is the playlist load from XML? Yes, Jasper. I hope your name is Jasper. Yes. If yes, if no, please send me a message. If yes, hello. Okay. You can load a file from XML. That's right, because the main file of RedCast is an XML file. You see here, we create a XML file. You can also import an CSV file. Yeah, I guess it means CSV file. So you just put the name like this, and this on every line. Save this as CSV. So it's now a little bit überlastet. I take this CSV like this, and normally, you can import. With the import option, you can use this CSV. And now they should import this. I have to delete all this stuff because I have too much things here now. Too much things. So, okay, import CSV. Of course, you don't do it now. So please wait. With Excel, you can create a CSV, and he should do it with a normal CSV. Ah, now you see here, yes, because I do it now manually, but normally there Excel makes or Excel or OpenOffice makes a semicolon or a comma to make new row. So you see this, and he finds the clip automatically because we index it at the beginning. So if the file's not found, I put it out now from transfer like this. I make check media again. Now it's back. I make a import. He don't find the clip. So be sure that you have the clips on the server. I put it again on the server, like in content, like here. Delete this, make an import, and now you need some time. Sometimes you need time when he is indexing all these files. You know, we have now the problem that we have indexed this file. You see here, it's also red. We have indexed this file, but the file was not located on the last index. So what we have to do, we have to re-index, and now we can import, and the file is found. I hope this answers your question. Okay. Now, the next stuff, we had a problem with the release of RedPlan. We will release this in the next week, together with the bug fixes for RedCast W. When we go, I show you, I introduce you the RedPlan. This is a very cool tool to make great things. So, RedPlan is this program. We deliver it next week, I told you. RedPlan is this. I put it there so you see all like this. This is a very cool tool. We are not finished yet with the translation. So that's the problem why we cannot release it now. RedPlan is a cool tool to create on the whole week a playlist for RedCast or for the list manager. Here are all shows. Here the days. The Zoom of 50 minutes, 13, 30, 45, or 60 minutes. The plan and the schedule mode. And the start of this list. That means if you want to start on Monday, you go here. Say, 4th is my new week, my new broadcast week. Now, the first what you have to do is to add a show. You give a name for the show, like Marco's Livecast. An episode title, like Me and You. Here you can choose a color for this show, like this, pink. And the duration, what is planned for this. The duration. We take 1 hour. On this screen, you don't see this now, but on this screen, you see all clips what you have indexed in RedCast. And you can just drag and drop these clips on here, and you have a playlist with a normal duration. And here, all commercials. Now you press OK, and you can put all these things where you want in the whole folder. I make a new show, like you RedCast, like a RedCast. Test. I make red for RedCast test, 1 hour. put it here, and now I can just drag and drop all these files from anywhere, from everywhere you want. You also can just, with control, you can override the current show. If this is a bit shorter, like only 30 seconds, 30 minutes, they automatically switch this, and you can hear with control, tuck, and this is ready. Now you can change to 15 minutes or 16 minutes or 45 minutes. And then you can export a CSV, and you can run it on RedCast. You can import it on RedCast. Unfortunately, it's really was a really big problem because of the translation. We don't want to give you the software with only in German. We also want to give you this minimum in English for this. This is RedPlan. Okay. Now, if you have, I make now a new event 8 hours long. I make this. I take another color. I take green. So, okay. Now you have here, you see here the empty time on this day. You know now, okay, we have 6 hours what we have to fill here. And here 22 hours, 15 hours, 22 hours. If you put now this and you are overtime, you see here overtime and 2 hours. So that means that on 2 o'clock it's not starting on 0 on 12 a.m. It's starting on 2 o'clock, the next event. And it shows this with the red light here. So again, now again overtime here, again overtime. Overtime is always good because so you really know the day is full. When you switch from the planner to the schedule mode, I will introduce you this later on the next video. Schedule mode is the real time of all this. Now you set a plan time, this is 8 hours, but if you drag and drop the videos, you see a duration only of 7 hours and 50 minutes. On the schedule mode, you see this and you know how much you have to fill up the playlist. Do you have no sound? Now sound is okay. Good. Thank you very much. Okay. So if you have a few other questions, just call them now. Ask them now. I try to explain this. Okay. You see, on next week, on the 8th of April, I hope we can fix all bugs what we had. And yes, we had, I don't know what the problem is. Maybe it's because it's the 1st of April. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed this live broadcast from RedCast W. Please try RedCast and give us answers. It's completely free. You can use. Yes, Alexander, you can sort the duration of the playlist. RedPlan, Bachir, thank you. RedPlan is releasing at the 8th of April, together with RedCast again. So you have just to download RedCast and you get this release with RedPlan. I hope you like RedPlan. It's a simply new way to make playlists. If you have other questions, go to our forum. This is here on forum, and we try to answer your questions. It's complete free. It's the first release of this brand new software. So if we have a little box, forgive us, please. It would be nice. So if you have another question, Beta testing is available on the next release of RedCast, but it's no plan now for RedCast. So this is the first release of the version 2. Alexander, thank you. The possibility of multi-output, it's not possible on RedCast itself, but with a few XML know-how, you can put your own second or third output to RedCast. You can go to our website. If you go to download, you have here an information link on RedCast W, the system requirements. And here you find what you have to do with the XML file to make a multi-output. But I don't like multi-output. Sometimes they have a really big problem. I hope you enjoy this software. This software is free and you can use it, you can broadcast it. And of course, you can also use this RedCast as commercial. There's no problem. Don't ask me for a license or something. Just use the software. And if you like the software and if you like our company, you can send us your picture of your TV station, your logo, your CID, and we put it on our homepage. RedCast is a product of Switzerland. It's the first great product of Switzerland. Okay, no, of course not. Okay, if you have no questions, please now, next minutes, I'm waiting for your questions. Okay, there are no questions. If you have any questions, go to our forum. Running line is not planned at the moment. You can go to Facebook if you like us, if you want to. Oh my God, where I am. Where I am. That's my mouse. Okay. You can go to our Facebook site. If you like us also on Facebook. Facebook.com/RedCast. No, that don't work. Facebook.com and then go to this RedCast playout calls. Of course, here, RedCast playout. If you like this, if you like our software, just like us, you can also ask us questions over Facebook, and we try to answer this as well. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this live broadcast. Now it's 1 hour. Now I'm thirsty. I need to drink something. And we see us on the next video to introduce RedPlan and RedCast together. That's me. I'm Marco. The main developer of RedCast. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. I wish you a nice 1st of April and a nice weekend. Goodbye together.